Today on the Topping Show, Twitter cancels Daily Wire, Trump attacks DeSantis, Amazon Alexa recorded kids, Bye Bye Beatty may be saved, SentinelOne stock crashes while Dell rises, Blizzard has a two-faced pride strategy, Walmart has pride merchandise but also Bibles, auto regulators want to implement legal reasoning for auto braking, and Ford recalls 140,000 SUVs. All that and much, much more on the Topping Show. Thank you for taking the time to tune in today. Today's episode of Topping Show is sponsored by Topping Technologies. Topping Technologies is an IT value-added reseller and services company with a special proficiency in IT cybersecurity. Heck, I see their founder at least twice a day. Gotta say he's quite handsome and brilliant. He's me, that's a joke. If you're an IT leader or business owner and need a little assistance, you reach the team at sales@toppingtechnologies.com. Now, other interesting cultural news, you have Walmart keeping their pride merchandise, but they also have Bibles. Now, this is a little anecdotal evidence. I'm based over in Texas, the best state in the union. I'm a little biased, but this is in light of Target stock crashing, losing not a couple million, but $10+ billion in valuation for having transitioning clothes for children. They had the little swimsuit where boys could, it was extra engineered and designed with extra space for boys to tuck their junk to pretend to be a woman. All very foreign concepts to me. But they also had satanic materials. And I don't mean not just verbally. I'm not just pontificating or over-exaggerating. I mean in the literal sense, where they had little keychains that said Satan believes in pronouns or respects pronouns. That was the term. You had the head designer of the trans clothing kid line, where he actually was self-proclaimed Satanist with quite literally Satan on t-shirts that he designed. And it was one of those things where a lot of people thought Target crossed the line because, yes, every retailer on the planet has adult clothing with pride themes on it, but now they're starting to target kids, where I remember when I was growing up, they said, don't worry, that'll never happen. It's an adult's choice, only in the bedroom. I'm like, all right. But a lot of people are concerned, well, why are you introducing sexual themes and ideas to children, when most people would say there's a time and a place for everything, and there's also something also known as child appropriate. Now, Walmart doesn't seem to have those types of materials. They have some books that are aimed at teenagers. Now, I was at my Walmart and I went down to a couple of them and I saw that. And then Walmart actually came out with a statement. So this is from their chief merchandising officer, Latrice Watkins. Now she said, quote, "We have merchandise that we sell all year that supports different groups," unquote. She also elaborated, quote, "In this particular case, we haven't changed anything in our assortment," unquote. Now, no one's boycotting Walmart right now, which I find fascinating from a little bit. So they do have those materials, they have some flags there, but they do have an alternative solution, or rather they have an alternative product line as well. They do have biblical materials. So they're at least not one-sided as other retailers and other stores. Walmart is giving customers more choices. Some might say they're still betraying their founder, since Sam Walton and his family were very much faith-based, and they were a very religious family. The children took over the business long after Sam, unfortunately, he passed away several years ago, the founder, Sam Walton. But they still do have some. So I was at my Walmart and noticed they have a couple of books that are religiously themed. And of course, they have the traditional Bible as well. And because they actually have an alternative for different consumers, I think that's one of the reasons you're not going to see much of a boycott against Walmart. Walmart is also less of a luxury and more of a necessity in terms of no American needs to shop at Target. When I think of Target, I think of suburban white women with too much money. I don't think I've gone to Target in 15 years. Not in recent memory. Because again, everything's more expensive. You're paying partially for the experience of having fancier cards. It's a cleaner store. But you don't need to shop there. Walmart sells staples and goods that you need at an economic price point. And of course, it's very convenient because you can buy everything there from your office paper to your shotgun ammo for trap shooting events that I host personally for running an IT cybersecurity IT company, to your groceries and more. And because there's not a lot of alternatives to Walmart, I don't think you're going to see such of a boycott. So it is nice to see they have some religious materials these days in a day where religious persecution is becoming more and more of a concern for Americans, and unfortunately it's becoming less and less popular. So time shall tell to see, but I'm pretty confident there's not going to be too much backlash against Walmart for those reasons stated. Thank you everyone for taking the time to tune in today. Can't thank you enough for liking, subscribing, and commenting. All those things greatly help the channel grow and develop. We really appreciate the feedback. Also, don't forget to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone to stay safe and fight the good fight.